Okay, hi everyone, Chewy here again with the 30-day video game challenge. We're on day 2, and day 2's category is your favorite character. Now, I had to think a wee while about this one because favorite character kind of encompasses a lot of things, because you kind of got to touch on your favorite story. It's got to be a particularly well written character, and I had a lot of stories that I wanted to touch on, and one of my rules when I was putting this list together is I've tried to avoid putting games on twice. I've put games on and their sequels on in different places, but I've tried to avoid having any one game in the same place twice. Some games with characters I've chose to save for later on, because I think overall they fit a different category better. But in this case, when I was thinking about it, I tried to think of which game in which it was the characters themselves that really made me love the game. And with that, my main conclusion I had to think up was Psychonauts. Psychonauts is a platformer made by Tim Schafer, Double Fine Studios, in which you play a guy with psychic powers who projects himself into other people's heads, into these levels which are designed from the various things in their psyche. And at one point, you project yourself into the head of my favorite character, a character called the Milkman.
I'm the guard. I've been fully trained. Sorry, the Milkman has the key. I am not the Milkman. I'm the guard.
Who is paranoid schizophrenic, and his world basically looks like a very twisted, strange version of a 1950s neighborhood. And it's quite interesting when you think about it, because on the one hand it's very funny the way that everything's portrayed. Like the humor of Psychonauts is a very kind of, it's childish when you look at it from a distance, but when you look at it up close you actually see how that the childishness kind of belies how dark it is. Like, it's about paranoid schizophrenia, but it manages to get away with playing that for laughs by making that experience seem so ludicrous that it's only when you think about it that the horror of it kind of sinks in. So you're allowed to have that humorous reaction to it first, and then for the real scaredness of the situation to really sink in, which I think can sometimes be the more effective way to show something like that. To first have you laugh at something and then to have you question what you were laughing at. A great example of something where that's used really positively is Ziggy Zabatka in season 2 of The Wire. Which, you know, gotta give me points. I just managed to reference The Wire in a video about a paranoid schizophrenic milkman. The payoff to his level as well, when he, well, no, I'll just leave it to you to discover. It is one of the best moments in gaming ever. I genuinely loved it.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Please stay back. There is a severe electrocution danger. Stop. This is a restricted area. Only phone company employees may approach the pole.